Hello guys, and welcome to episode 36 of my Civilization Beyond Earth playthrough, playing as Brasilia using the Purity affinity and maybe a bit of Harmony affinity now. But basically we're going to be continuing today with our attack on to the Kavithans, and we're also going to be attacking the African Union. So this should be a pretty interesting one. Our units are moving into position currently. We should get a new virtue soon as well, which will be really nice. And yeah, lots to do. Many trade convoys to establish their trade routes. So let's start with this one. We can send it to Tiangong. Now at Citadella, let's work on a microbiome mine, and at Santo Adrio we will get a mass digester, at Manuel a field reactor, and at Per Esperanza a rocket battery. At Gran Exito we will get the thorium reactor, and let's send this trade convoy to Pobeda. We can set this one to go from Uzbek to Tiangong. This one can go to Niet 10. The one in Per Esperanza can head to Ainsa, along with this one. The one in Santo Adrio can go to Liqueur. And let's choose an operation in Megan, which shall be to siphon energy. We're almost at 300 energy per turn. That is pretty incredible. So my unit should be in position shortly. Let's just fortify until healed that one. Let's move this on to a tile that's in range to attack a settlement. So we'll do Ziberi. We'll actually take over Ziberi first, because then I can focus my entire front line on Megan and Ion. And I'm going to take over those two settlements before I move on to attacking Kavitha, because Kavitha's not really doing much with her settlers coming out of the Exeter's Gate. The other thing I need to be careful of at the moment in Masego is an attack there from the African Union. There's a pretty exposed settlement. It's kind of sat on its own there. What I'm going to do is purchase a Devastator to sit on Masego, and then when I can, I will buy like a Dragoon or something there to defend it as well. I could have bought like a True Lev Destroyer to sit on that tile, but I feel like a Devastator is a lot better as city defense. Not sure if they get a bonus or anything, but still really useful. Let's move on to the next turn. Now, as long as the African Union don't realise that I'm going to attack them, then what I can do is set all my ranged units on the border and then have my melee units behind and move them forwards once we start the war. So just some attacks going on between the African Union and the Kavithans. Continuing to kill off each other's units. Shouldn't leave much resistance for me, which is really, really nice. So let's move all my True Lev Destroyers onto tiles that are on the edge, because I'm pretty sure that these Lev Destroyers will be able to attack Ziberi. Maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. That's a shame. Well, they can still stay on the border. And what I can do, move this Centurion over to the other side. Move that True Lev Destroyer destroyer onto that tile. This Dragoon can fortify until healed. This Centurion can fortify. We'll fortify the Devastator. And at Liqueur, let's send this trade convoy to Tiangong. This production in Burdadura can work toward a Terravolt. If I choose the right thing, there we go. And quest decision, do we want +1 health from Neuralabs or +10% production for military units? I think we want the extra health. Don't have many Neuralabs yet, I don't think. Move this Warden over. Centurions can stay on the right side there. From 8 so we can trade with Tiangong. And from Pobeda we can trade with Tiangong as well. And from 8 so we can trade with Niatin as well. So we're now up to +355 energy per turn. What I can do is if I move my Devastator outside Masego, I can buy a unit there, the Dragoon, to help defend that. This Lev tank needs to continue on its way. Maybe if I move that Centurion across and move the Devastator onto that tile, what it can do is it sets up so it can attack 3 tiles onto Megan. Let's just move this Lev Destroyer as far as we can get it. And that will do nicely. Look at these units all lined up. It's so brilliant. Nothing the enemy are going to be able to do about it. In the next turn, I think we might be able to get another virtue. What the hell is that? I was trying to work out what it was in the last episode. I'm sure one of you will tell me in the comments. I think it's like an orbital unit. Let me just check the orbital layer in my turn.
Forgetting the sacrifice made by our brothers and sisters so we could live on this new world is shameful. Live your life in remembrance of the suffering we few left behind.
So we can now get deep memory in 1 culture for every 3 population in that city in which it's built. Yeah, let's go back to the orbital layer. That's just... what is that? An orbital fabricator. That just makes tiles have something on them. What's this here? I can't see what this is. That's a deep space telescope. Strange. Anyway, let's now work on a solar collector in Barra Esperanza. At Rangi we will get a Xena Nursery. At Masego we can get a field reactor. And I think I might actually work on deep memory in Cittadella. We'll add it to the queue because that has a population of 23. So we'll get quite a lot of culture from that. In Stanimir, let's get a solar collector. At Gran Exito, we can get a holosuite. In Uzpek, let's get a feed site hub. Actually, we can build more health buildings here first. So So we'll make sure that we add those to the queue. The Cytonursery first, and then the Gene Garden. Let's develop a new virtue and get +1 production from every basic resource. And then we can get +1 health for each type of basic resource that is improved. We just got +1 health for every city. Oh wow. We've gone up to +44 health because of that. And look at the bonus modifiers we get now. +20% production. -40% intrigue. 20% science, 20% culture, 19% growth, 38% speed towards outpost growth. Not that that's useful anymore. But look, 908 culture per turn now. It's incredible. So we may as well just try and finish getting everything on the web here. So it's saying to go towards artificial evolution here. So let's do that. We'll just follow what it suggests from now on. I think that's the best way to do it. Alien ethics is being suggested as well. We have a quest decision. Do we want extra food from biofactories or extra culture? Let's get extra culture. Warden. Pretty much do nothing, I think. Unless we're ready to declare war, which we might be. I think we might be, yeah. Let's do it. Let's declare war on the African Union.
What troubles you now, Elmo?
Oh, we need to bring our predators down. I forgot to do that in the last episode. That's going to take us a little while. We'll move as far as we can with each of those predators. And eventually they'll get down to help us out at Xerxes. We can attack this prime carver with the settlement. Move into range of Ziberi and attack it this turn. I'll do so with all these other lev destroyers as well. Let's just fortify until healed that one on the miasma tile. Actually, the miasma tile is next to Ziberi as well, so I may as well move that forward. Push them all into range. Dragoon here can just move out the settlement and sleep. Or we'll keep it on alert. Move the Devastator back in here and put that on alert as well. Now I'm going to use this Devastator to attack the Carver, I think. Yeah, I'll do it with the Lev Destroyer as well. What we can do is move forwards these Centurions. Going to take that unit there. That basically creates for us a Centurion wall that will stop the Devastator from being attacked. Might also be able to capture this worker though. Let's capture that worker and we can move that Centurion to the left. There we go, that works out really well. We still have the wall there and we captured the extra workers. What do we want to do with the rest of our units? I guess I need a melee unit at Ziberi to take it over, so I'll move the battlesuit round. And we'll get this Dragoon to head towards Megan. The one that's healing in Xerxes can be used to attack Ziberi if we need it. Otherwise I'll just leave it up to the battlesuit to take that over. How much strength does that have? 117, and it has 188 hit points left. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to take that out within a few turns. I have this True Lev tank here as well that could be used to help. Let's see what the African Union does. Obviously they're still dealing with the Kavithans. getting insulted by Franco-Iberia as usual. The Centurion's going to take a beating, it really is. Not sure if he's going to stay alive, I don't think so. Just getting attacked by everything. There we go, that must be the finishing blow. Soaked up a lot of damage though. The African Union identifying that my battlesuit is my only melee unit in that area. I'm going to have to get some more predators by the looks of things. Get some for Masego. Being condemned by the Pan-Asians, even though I'm funneling all my trade into her. Let's choose production in Santo Adrio. We'll get a Predator here. I will build a Predator in Burris Brancer as well, and I will build one in Berat. At Stanimir, I can get another battlesuit. At Fidel, we'll get a battlesuit as well. So completely mobilizing. My units at Meva can continue to travel to Tenang. It's the farthest they can get towards Cersei. Solar Collector can launch from Stanimir. I'll place that over Freeland. That will boost our energy there. And I think I might just fortify until healed that battlesuit, unless I can take over to bury this turn. Let's just see how much damage we can do. Looks like it's going to be vulnerable for takeover. So let's take it for ourselves. We'll annex the city. And we can move toward Megan. May as well get this Dragoon forward. Get this Devastator closer to Megan as well. That can actually carry out an anti-orbital strike. Why did that move? I did not intend to do that. Oh, what the hell? I blatantly had the anti-orbital attack selected. That's put my Devastator in a terrible position. Literally, this Carver is just going to run over that Devastator. Not good at all. Can't even get like a Centurion round there quick enough to defend it. We have nothing to destroy that Carver. So placing this Solar Collector over Citadella again to increase our energy. And in Zuberi, we'll work on a Gene Garden once we can. Drulev tank can move towards Ion. You can see it's still being hit by the Kavithans, which enables us to kind of take it over a lot easier. Is that everything moved? I think it is. Just going to get this Dragoon to move on a bit more. Ah, and the Emancipation Gate has been built. I didn't notice that went back up. How far are they until victory? They still have to put in 1,000 combat strength. I guess they haven't been, mainly due to the fact they're under attack by Kavitha. And this Devastator, that can just move up onto that tile, so it's in a better position. Hopefully the Slavs won't declare war on me whilst I'm at war with the African Union. You can see Polish Australians still insulting me like it's going to make a difference. Pan-Asians made peace with the African Union. You can see my Devastator dead because it didn't carry out the order I told it to. I guess it sponged a lot of damage for me. My Dragoon at Masego actually fully healed in the last turn. And the enemy Seraphs getting themselves shot down. General Vadim Kozlov declared war on Eridani, and so did the Pan-Asians. Wow. Okay, they've all got it out for Eridani now. I think the Pan-Asians will be able to take them on pretty well, to be fair. Because the Pan-Asians are here, and Eridani's here. They will probably finish off the Franco-Iberians. So, at Central, what am I going to work on now? I guess we'll get more military units. I could get like a Hollow Matrix to improve my culture. Yeah, let's do that. I'll place one over Dorado actually so that I stop getting intrigue there. At Kala, we will work on the network, and at Serik, I'm going to work on the nanopasture. Let's rebase these toward New Hope now. It's a shame they can't go all the way to Cersei. Just a little bit too far. Lev Destroyer can actually take a shot at this Prime Carver. That's going to do a lot of damage. Wonderful. And can we finish it off with the Dragoon? Yes, we can. So we'll do that. Let's use this Dragoon to destroy the Emancipation Gate. Although they do have a unit on there at the moment, so I'm not sure if that will work. I don't think it will. So I'm not going to do that. I will just sleep that unit. Let's move this Warden towards Megan. True Lev Destroyer can fortify until healed. And get this True Lev Destroyer to head towards Iron. Same with this one. And this one. And the True Battlesuit can fortify until healed. The Worker can automate. The Centurion can move up next to Megan. This one can fortify. The True Lev Destroyer in Cersei. Well, I may as well move it onto that tile actually. What about this Lev tank? Move that forward as well. Great, everything done. My unit should heal pretty much instantly when they're in friendly territory. I had a trade unit destroyed. That's a shame. Oh well, I have so many trade units, it doesn't even matter. At this point, we're pretty much just rampaging across the rest of the nations. Child's play, really. At Mandira, let's siphon more energy, as we just failed to. In Mava, let's now work on a laboratory. At Gran Exito, we can get the Vivarium. In Zvatoy, let's get the Old Earth Relic. Surprised we don't have that yet. We can also work on the Alien Preserve after that. In Krabrost, let's get the Cyto Nursery. And do we want to get +2 culture from Holosuites or a free virtue? That's a hard one. Maybe we should get a free virtue because it would give us such good bonuses at the moment. I think we should. I think we should get a free virtue because later in the game, that is a lot of culture. That's like 7,290 culture that we just got given pretty much. So let's put that into Joy from Variety. And now we have the third synergy bonus, plus 10% towards growth, production, science, culture, and energy. Also, we get the extra health for each type of basic resource that is improved. Look at that, over 1,000 culture per turn now, 447 energy per turn, and 1,476 science per turn. Doesn't get much better than that. Let's recover HP for this Dragoon unit, and I will fortify it until healed. Fortify this Centurion. We can move these Predators finally to Cersei. This Lev Destroyer can move toward Megan. Can that fire from there? Yes, it can. Will it hit Megan? Can we do it with this one as well? Yes, we can. True Lev tank can begin to move on. And is that everything? I don't think it is. Nope. We've got this Warden to move. Let's move that into range of Ion. Move forward these Lev Destroyers as well. And now that's everything done. So this Warden might take a beating. Either that or this Dragoon. Maybe both. Oh, it's that Dragoon instead. That's even going to get attacked by this Apostle. The unit didn't even die. It's incredible. Survived on quite a low amount of health though. So what we can do now is retreat that Dragoon across the canyon tiles. I don't think they'll be able to hit it if I do that. Then what we can do is attack Megan with the True Lev tank. Both these Lev Destroyers. And eventually we will take it over. Let's go through the production quickly. Let's get a microbiome well in Central. It doesn't seem to have very good production there for whatever reason. We'll get a field reactor at Freeland. In Rangi we'll get a field reactor as well. At Cersei we will get the nanopasture. And at Gran Exito the feed site hub. At Fidel I think we'll work on some more military units. So let's get a Dragoon. And at Krabrost we will get a Gene Garden. So do we want +1 science per harmony affinity level, or +1 energy. I think we want the energy at this point in the game. That plus 57 health is giving us, I think, max bonuses now, which is great. So these predators can be set to air interception. This True Lev Destroyer can hit ion. I think this one can as well. Yes, it can. And we can hit it with the Warden. Good show. Move this battlesuit on. Move this battlesuit down from Fidel. And unfortunately, it has been my time, so I'm just going to quickly put this holomatrix over Dorado, and I'm going to leave it there. So, pretty interesting one. We took over Zuberi. Now we're going to be moving on to taking over Megan and Iron. Once we've done that, we'll peace out with the African Union. Then we can focus on Kavithan. But for now, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.